Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV with the second leg of the Taylor and Catterall press tour here in Manchester. I'm joined by Josh Taylor. What is this?
Oh, Jack left his present, his wee crayons in his colouring in book.
Was that what you gave to him? Yeah.
That's why I was late. I was too busy picking up his crayons and that for him. But he's left them. How ungrateful.
I'm all about Cocomelon. My daughter's banging to Cocomelon. So, how do you think it went today? You seem to take the stick you got in good jest today. You were playing to the crowd.
Listen, when you're the villain, you've got to play the part sometimes, haven't you? So, you've got to take it, roll with the punches, I suppose. The cook.
Is that what you expected, or were you expecting worse, or what?
It was pretty candid, to be honest. You know, I was expecting to be getting dogs abuse, but you know, it's like water off a duck's back. They need to try a bit harder than that.
Let's just go back to the start of that press conference. Obviously, you were a little bit late. Is that fair to say? I don't know if you were late or that's the time you was meant to get there.
Well, I left at 10 o'clock this morning, Edinburgh. I got to Liverpool at just before 3 and left the gym straight away to get here and just hit the rush hour traffic. You know, obviously there's a game on the night as well, so traffic didn't help either.
So as you've given Jack the crayons, and then is he gone to slap you round the back of the head? Is that what it would look
tried
like?
To go and slap me again, and that's 3 times he's lifted his hand. He's meant to be a professional athlete. You know, he obviously not got the brain capabilities that you're meant to be a professional athlete, not to lift your hands. You know, so. But yeah, it is what it is. He's obviously breaking, nervous. He doesn't like doing all this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's uncomfortable for him.
Josh, what were you saying to him in the head-to-head? It looks like you were very vocal in the head-to-head. Obviously, we couldn't hear it from where we were standing. But what were you saying to him when you two faced off just a few minutes ago?
Just saying that, you know, I'm going to end his career before it's got going. You know, I'm his biggest fight, and his biggest fight he's ever going to be in, and he'll never be a world champion.
This is 2 years in the making. It's been billed as hate runs deep. Is it hate?
I don't hate anyone, Cook. I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know, so I don't hate anyone. You know, obviously there's a little bit of dislike there. We're not fond of each other, that's for sure. I wouldn't be a guy that would go for a pint with him after the fight. You know, so especially on happy hour.
Would this have been a different fight for yourself had it happened within the first 6 months of the original fight 2 years ago?
Well, it's a bit of a relevant question because it never happened in the first 6 months. We got it nailed on, you know, and obviously I picked up the injury. And he'll say, "Oh, you hurt your big toenail," but I had to prove the injury. I had the medical proof to do it. It was a pretty horrific injury, and it took a long time to get over it. By that time, when I had done all that, Jack and Ben Shalom had then signed up to take another fight straight away instead of waiting and Ben Shalom getting it done and scheduled in straight away. They then took another fight, it fell through. I've explained all this yesterday, you know what I mean? I've explained it again yesterday, like it fell through and then the mandatory came in and it's like, okay, so I took the mandatory and lost the fight, but here we are now.
Sam Jones has been very vocal over the last 2 days, says the weight is a ready-made excuse for you. Quote Sam Jones today.
Let him think what he wants. That's slag. He could be doing me making a little bit of weight as well.
Have you found him at all amusing over the last couple of days? He's been quite vocal. I said, have you found him at all amusing over the last couple of days?
Oh, he's always a bit amusing, but you never take him seriously because he's not very bright either, is he?
All that happens now, I know he's probably sick to death of talking, but April 27th in Leeds, what happens in the ring is really all that matters.
Listen, just a win for Josh Taylor, whatever way it comes. There's absolutely no doubts in my mind that he can beat me in any way, shape or form. Especially, I can't be any worse than I was at the first fight. If I had turned up like that against Teo, I'd have got knocked out. You know, he's not an elite level fighter, in my opinion. So, which is why I told him he'll never be a world champion. He's not got the minerals to be a world champion. But I just can't see any way he can beat me unless he catches me with that shot and knocks me out. There's no way he can beat me, I don't think.
And you're happy with it being in Leeds? Obviously, the cold neutral venue.
Yeah, I don't give a monkey's where it is. You know, obviously I wanted it to be in Scotland again, but you know, it's not to be. They complained about it being in Scotland. Didn't want to come up again, so like, okay, we'll do a neutral venue. So yeah, that's all good with me.
Josh Taylor, thank you very much for your time. Have you got anything else you would like to add at all, Mr. Taylor?
Absolutely none at all. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Josh, thank you very much, and best of luck on April 27th. Hate runs deep. It's got to be some build-up.
Cheers, mate. It's a nice one.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.